Hey guys, welcome to Supremacy Sit Down. This week, we're going to be talking about power hours and how you can bust out your power hour and rock it without feeling like you did absolutely nothing for the day or so overwhelmed that you don't want to do anything for the day. I'm going to give you guys my top tips on how you can do that efficiently and have fun in your business. Let's boss it up. First tip, when you sit down to work for the day, I want you to be in your environment, right? I want you to feel good in the space that you're working in. So if that's at your kitchen table, on the floor, in your bed, at a desk, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are. You don't need a fancy setup. You don't need any of that stuff. You just need to feel comfortable. If you like to jam out, then jam out, okay? Put on the music that suits you, that you can concentrate with. I can't concentrate with music. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's like when I'm driving in the car and I'm lost, I have to turn the music down. It's a weird thing, but I just can't concentrate with noise. So I like to work in silence. Usually it's to Rockabye Baby of my son's music machine. But whatever you enjoy, ask your spouse, your family, wherever you are, like, to turn down the TV. Go somewhere, go work in a coffee shop, wherever you feel good about your space, do that. This is your time to work. When you sit down, right? When you sit down to work, this is your time. This is your business building time. This isn't scrolling Facebook. This isn't scrolling Instagram or stories or catching up with Susie or your mom. This is work time. When you sit down to work, I want you to say, what needs my attention right now? Needs my focus right now for these next 60 minutes or these next whatever time who and what needs my attention right now? The answer to that question should be your business. So clear your mind, release the last activity that you just did, and let's get to work. Number 2, so now that you're in your space, you're ready to work, you're focused, I want you to now also stop comparing yourself to other people. We can be on social media and we can dream up what we think these successful coaches or other business owners do all day long, right? She's so lucky because she doesn't have children, so she can sit and work for 8 hours. She's able to accomplish that because she doesn't work a full-time job. She coaches full-time. Whatever it is, right? We all have distractions. We all have things going on. Don't assume that other people have it easier than you or have things handed to them because of their situations. So I want you to stop comparing yourself to other coaches, and I want you to find what works for you in this business. You signed up for multiple reasons, but your coach probably said this business is flexible. You can make it what you want. This is your business. You can work 10 minutes a day, you can work 5 hours a day, right? And that's exactly what it should be. So stop comparing yourself just because you hear a power hour or you think people are working for 12 hours a day and that's why they're accomplishing things. I built my business on 10-minute increments in between my hair clients. Really, I threw Sally's color on and I came back and I shot some invites or answered my messages, and then I went back and shampooed her. It can be done. If I thought that I had to have this like perfect fairy tale world of an hour and that's how I'd build my business, I'd never be here. I wouldn't even be a coach anymore. If you're having 5 genuine, awesome conversations with 5 people that you could talk to in person or on the phone, or like they're your people, right? Like they're just like you. You guys have common interests. You guys have common hobbies, maybe common lifestyle. You genuinely like talking to them. Having 5 of those conversations versus sending out 50 to whoever, Joe Schmo, on Instagram because you just needed to get 50 done that day. 5 genuine conversations are way better than the 50 non-genuine conversations you're just blowing smoke through because you feel that you need to get something done for that day. It's not quantity that matters, it's quality. And so I want you guys to remember that when you're going down and do your work for that day. Think about what needs your focus and who you genuinely are going to talk to that day, and you will have way better conversations. You'll enjoy this business so much more, and you will have a better response rate. Okay, so coming off of that, tip number 3 is going to be setting timers throughout your power hour. If you've never done this before, I want you to try it. It might not be for you, but it's truthfully so helpful, and it's something that really keeps me on track when I'm trying to get my work done. This is how you can find those people, is by having that concentrated work. So what I mean by setting timers is if all you're gonna do that day, if you do your activities in bulk, okay, so say your activity for the day is 50 connections. That's your goal, right? You're gonna make 50 new connections with new people. You're going to set a timer on your phone for, let's say you have 1 hour. For 1 hour, and you're going to do as many connections as you can, just connections. You're not gonna be responding back to messages. You're not gonna be following up with people. None of that other activity. 1 hour, doing as many as you can until that timer goes off. And then you're done. If that's all the time you have for that day or for that moment, you can go to bed at night knowing that you accomplished something for that day. Or you probably got more than 50 done, or you got close to 50 done, and you can feel good about it, knowing that you got stuff done. If you do smaller increments of every aspect, so like inviting, following up, connecting, adding new people, thanking people for liking your post, all of that stuff, if you do like little bits of that per day, then this can work for you too. Obviously, some things go a lot quicker than others. So we know like adding new friends, say on Facebook for general, if you're like adding from a group or adding from a mutual friend, that can be done pretty quickly. You're gonna set a 10-minute timer on your phone, and you're going to add as many friends as you can. You're gonna friend request as many people as you can in those 10 minutes. When that timer goes off, you're done. So on and so forth for every activity that you have that day. If you're diving into your inbox and you say you have a lot of messages that you need to respond to, set your timer for 30 minutes. And within that 30 minutes, however many messages you get back to, that's however many you get back to. Make a note of where you left off, and the next day, start there. Don't feel like you need to do all of everything at once. Setting a timer and just knowing however much I get done within that timer, and that's concentrated work, guys. That's not like within that 10 minutes, scroll Facebook, go get your kid a snack. Like, no, if that happens, start over. The idea is to just set the timer, do that one activity, get as much as you can within that time period that you set for yourself, and then move on and be done. My last tip for you guys, tip number 4, is just know that if you do things in bulk for the day, a little bit of everything for the day, know that as long as you're doing the tasks, that's what this business is, right? It's just taking action in your business. We can sit back and make lists upon lists upon lists of everything that we need to get done and every person that we need to talk to. But if you never physically send a message or talk to someone on the phone or talk to someone in person, you're not actually doing anything. You're not actually taking action to move your business forward. You need to just do it. You close your eyes, you need to hit send, and you need to get over the fact that that person might say no, that person might ignore you, because at the end of the day, who gives a shit? Like, who really cares? Like, it's a person you don't even know. It's a person that you do know. If they're your real friend, they're going to respond to you and just say no thank you if they're not interested. And if they're going to ignore you, you don't want that person in your life anyway. So get over the fact that like rejection will happen, and just do it. Just take action in your business. Take action in your power hour. Take ownership in your power hour, your power 10 minutes, or however long you have to work your business for that day. If you do it, you can go to bed at night knowing that you moved your business forward, and that is going to keep you on track to have a successful business. If you follow the tips in this video or try some of the tips in this video, let us know. But guaranteed, you're gonna just be more concentrated on what you're actually doing. So get rid of those distractions, get rid of the outside world for just that little bit of time that you have to yourself, and owe it to yourself and owe it to your business to just do something for you. And you guys will rock it. See you guys next week.